So I'm out here about to assemble my table. I got it from Amazon, and I noticed when it came that I'm not sure which one it is, but one of these little circles were bent. I don't know. And these little rods didn't fit. So the way we fixed it was we flipped it over. You beat a rod into it, whichever one, if you ever end up in this situation. And then we flipped it like this upwards and form it around. So your rod would be sticking backwards. This is the bottom. And you would form it by slapping it with a little rubber mallet, whatever you got, whatever it is. Yeah, so without further ado, start assembling this. I think this is the bent one here. Still got trouble with it. No problem. No problem. You see? Yeah, that was the bent one for sure. There it goes. Now, we got the frame here for the table. Over the top. Right? And the padding, right? It's been used, obviously. It has these holes. They match up with the frame. You got a little better close up on that. See these right here? Match up with that, one on each side, right? And then the pads. So for that, there are these rods here. Right? You go, you're spinning those notches you saw, but you really gotta push them. I don't feel like you guys got a good enough angle here. Let's see. All right. Yeah. So when you tighten these, just spinning them is not gonna work. You really gotta push and make sure that they're catching the thread. There you go. All right. All right. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys watched my short. If you didn't, I'm gonna tell you again, anyway, that when it comes to setting the pads, there's two ways to put them, this way and this way. And that's for left arm, and then this way for right arm. And the trick to tell is the wider side here goes to the arm you want to wrestle with. So I want to arm wrestle right arm today. So I'm going to put it like this, facing my right side. And the pad will go towards my opponent. Right. Over here, facing the right side. And the pad to my opponent. Yup. And now, yup, we are ready to roll, to get some action in. First got it. The first thing, ex-Marine Mr. Sam, video in the future. This boy came like this. This was the first thing he did. table, man. I was like, yeah, I know. That's why I bought it. They came over here slapping this shit. All right, so here we are. I've acquired a pulley system, and to start off, this wheel from here, you want to take it off for this. Go on there. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So let's start off with grab your key. Comes with the set. This is the set right here. 2 clamps. This garbage. This for the weights, obviously. Put the chain onto it. Cable. Your screw. Gonna secure it to your table. The wheels, all that nonsense. Yeah. Okay. So I want to start off by popping this little silver, whatever you want to call it, silver ring. Pop that off. I'll chalk all over my table down. From the bottom, whatever it is, right? Oh, give me a second. All right, now that it's off, you know, make sure you put it in a secure place so you don't lose it. And now, put your big screw and put your little iron rod on. That's through the bottom. All right, before we do that, actually, I don't know if it was this side. I don't know if you can tell, but so this whole mechanism with the clamps and all that really squishes the table. So I recommend a piece of plywood as some extra support, you know? Get that in there. And I do not have a stand with me right now, so bear with me, folks. All right. Position it to your liking. I believe that's a 15. I'll have to check. But now that this is up, if you didn't do it now, you take off the wheel. That way you can put this on there. Oh, drop something. And this one will go, I put mine like this. Wheel in the front, one in the back, one on the other side. Tighten that so it stays, so it's not falling everywhere. All right. Might as well clamp it down because right now it's sliding because only one screw's holding it, obviously. Even with the piece of plywood, if you over tighten these clamps, they will still end up squishing your table. So make sure you're not overdoing it. And you just do it enough so it stays. All right. Now that that's in, it's pretty much there. You're gonna pop your wheel on. All right, so found the nut, got the wheel back on, right? Gentlemen. And we tightened this. The way I did it was put this on, and as you see, obviously it's not gonna clip all the way, so just, you know, it's rested in there. This, under the table, like this, hold the nut, keep it from spinning. Yeah, get the job done. All right. Put all this nonsense back. All right. those keys. That was a 17. Yup, 17 for that. And then for the small screw up top, using a 9/16 and a 14. And now that it is assembled, we are ready to feed the cable through it. Okay, so once all your screws are tightened, ready to put the cable, and the cable goes with this ball part facing towards you. Hook will feed it through the wheel from the back over the top. Yo. And it's gonna clip here. Let me get that on there real quick. And for me, since I'm kind of a special guy, as you know, I have to buy accessories. I don't like the stock one, you know, it just got one grip on it. The cone, got my own cone, I don't need that. Well, technically, to be fair, I bought the 3 with the strap. Third one's here on this. Came with this, came with the hook, bought all that back when I was training at the gym. But you know, had to get the home setup too, up and rolling. So I like my blue setup. I'm gonna stick with that. This one, I'll let it rot somewhere in a corner, who knows. And yeah, that is a fully set up. This is what we're dealing with.